ESPN is officially the new home of the UFC for at least the next 5 years.
The 5-year $1.5 billion deal that was first reported by Variety early Wednesday has been confirmed by both ESPN and the UFC. It builds on the previously announced ESPN Plus agreement and will now bring 42 live events to the network beginning in January 2019.
A total of 30 of those events will feature full 12-fight cards. ESPN linear networks will broadcast 10 exclusive events and all UFC pay-per-view preliminary fights. ESPN Plus will live-stream 20 exclusive events and all preliminary fights for UFC on ESPN Fight Night programs, which is now the official branding for the promotion's fights on the network TV extension, and UFC on ESPN Plus Fight Night will be the moniker for the events on the streaming service.
The UFC is apparently moving its historical content and past events to the app as well. Per the official press release, with this agreement, the only destination where fans can watch all UFC programming is the ESPN app, and in the future, the full breadth of content will be available on ESPN+.
Here is a more visual breakdown of how the UFC's events will be distributed across ESPN.
Prelims for UFC on ESPN Fight Night will be streamed live on ESPN+. ESPN Plus costs $4.99 per month, which is $5 cheaper than UFC Fight Pass, and it would seemingly offer more in the way of exclusive content. Along with the information above, the following content is also going to be a part of the full ESPN deal.
Exclusive, all new seasons of Dana White's Contender Series beginning in June 2019. A new original, all-access series produced by IMG Original Content.
Exclusive pre- and post-event shows for all 30 UFC on ESPN Fight Night programs on ESPN and ESPN+.
Non-exclusive access to UFC's full archive of programming, including historic events, classic bouts, and original programming. Additional UFC-branded content, including UFC countdown shows, press conferences, weigh-ins, and pre- and post shows.
The non-exclusive access portion of that excerpt is likely referring to Fight Pass still retaining the UFC's historic library. The UFC's streaming service could also maintain its agreements with Invicta FC, Glory Kickboxing and other smaller promotions as a means to retain value. However, it remains to be seen if there will be enough left on Fight Pass for it to survive once the ESPN deal hits full swing. A new era has begun for the UFC and ESPN. Considering the hefty cash investment, it seems obvious to expect the UFC to be one of ESPN's primary focuses in the near future.